The Times of Trouble were one of the most interesting points in the Dungeons & Dragons timeline that nobody really seems to know about. I actually didn't know about the Times of Trouble either until I was doing my deep dive lore video for Mystra, but it is really interesting and absolutely deserves its own video. It all starts when two gods, Bane, who is the god of tyrannical oppression, terror and hate, and Merkral, the god of the dead, steal the Tablets of Fate. These are divine artifacts that define every god's domain and role. They do so mistakenly believing that Ao's power is in the tablets, and to steal these would be to steal his power and dethrone him. For context, Ao is the god of gods, just so you know, he is literally called the Overgod. And in response, Ao banishes nearly every god from the heavens and forces them to walk the world of Toril in mortal form, to teach them humility and enforce better care of their followers. He forces them into human avatars, to try and teach them empathy, to reconnect with their faithfuls, and to learn that they are not above the rules. This makes them vulnerable, and the rules that protected the divine beings changed overnight, literally. They are thrown down and the consequences are massive. Clerics have just become super screwed because divine magic stops working unless your deity is super close to you, and arcane magic for sorcerers and wizards becomes so unstable because the stewardess of magic, Mystra, is no longer regulating the weave. Immortal gods can now bleed, die, and some even have their powers taken, and a couple of them do die. Mystra, Baal, Merkral, and others fall during this crisis. Meanwhile, a handful of mortals in turn ascend to replace them, like Midnight, Cyric, and Kelevmore. Sorry, pronunciation butchered on that one. But after a group of adventurers retrieve the Tablets of Fate, Ao decides to destroy them and end the crisis, completely rewriting divine lore and starting a new age of myth and magic.